A hostile alien force arrives in the outer solar system, sending infiltrators to subvert Earth's governments as it builds an invasion fleet. As commander of the Resistance, you must recruit a council of leaders dedicated to protecting humanity from the looming alien threat. Councillors must contend with shifting political conditions to secure alliances and employ both warfare and subterfuge to safeguard humanity as it moves into space. For victory will not be on Earth alone. Explore a detailed model of the solar system's planets, moons, and asteroids, and compete with other factions to harness the resources of these worlds, with the ultimate goal of constructing a fleet to defeat the alien invaders. Establish mining outposts to extract the raw materials your forces will require. Build and upgrade space stations to develop new technologies and expand your industrial capacity. Defend your assets while deploying your fleet to combat both hostile human factions and alien forces. Command warships in battles where momentum and maneuver are keys to victory. And preserve the independence of humankind. Terra Invicta, a grand strategy alien invasion game.
A little bit tougher than some of the early game ships we were looking at. And these energy torpedoes go out to a range of 4,000, or they're a lot stronger at close range. So here's the Mortal Cruiser in the design screen. You can see the hangar on top, and you can see now the component bay markers are on. And again, we're taking a quick look through the railguns, the heavy pulse torpedoes, the interceptor missiles. These are all open to your design. You can automate this. If you don't want to touch a ship design ever, you can fully automate this and it'll make you some good ship designs. If you want to customize your ships, you can. If you want to mix that, you can. It's totally a lot of the little point defense beams. The little you see these groups of four missiles heading out from the Mortal ships. Those are their interceptor missiles firing out in volleys of 4 to intercept the Yugdarian fighters and bombers. The Yugdarian beams aren't really very interceptable. And we're taking a look now at, as the ships close, we're going to look a little closer. You can see some of the Mortal fighters, interceptors just blew up an Yugdarian bomber. You're going to see a little bit more dogfighting happening here. Again, you can close in, you can look at this stuff really close, you can follow any of these ships. Some of the bombers have heavier fighter-sized weapons. They're good at stripping the enemy ship shields and even damaging them if enough of them pile on. Some from those Mortal cruisers with close-range torpedoes. So as I'm watching the battle, I'm selecting these different ships, and you can see me checking their components and their hull and shield situations. You can also control.
Our dynasty was forged in blood. My father took what he wanted by force. He was cruel and vindictive. Not a good man, but a great man. Infamous, hated, feared. Now he is dead, and they look to me to rule. I will not be a tyrant like my ancestors. I will use honeyed words and forge new alliances. I will marry my useless drunk of a brother off to the right house. My vassals will find me an honorable ruler, so long as they respect my authority. And if they don't, well, Mother always said I could hold a grudge. I'll organize a lavish feast for our dear neighbors. Then I'll seduce their heir. Perhaps I'll whisper some secrets to my new admirer. Scandalous, powerful secrets. The kind that could topple systems. Why kill your enemies when you can have someone else do it for you? This is my dynasty now, and I will lead it my way.
Coming from the veteran game developers who brought you Civilization 3, Civilization 4, and Off-World Trading Company, Old World is an epic, turn-based historical strategy game that puts you in the role of the founder of an ancient empire. However, you are now mortal. Every turn, you get a year older, and so eventually, you will die and your children will take over. You are not just founding an empire, you are founding a dynasty.
In Old World, characters are very important. We have a robust dynamic event system that creates memories and relationships with your spouse, your children, your vassals, even your enemies. The decisions you make echo across the game, leading to unexpected places, so choose carefully. We have created over 1,000 unique events, many inspired by history. Some are famous, some more obscure. Choose from 7 founders of 7 empires and inherit not just their strengths and their weaknesses, but their family trees as well.
The order system fundamentally changes 4X gameplay. Instead of moving every unit every turn, spend your orders to move them however you would like. You can spend them all to explore distant lands, to fight a war, or to complete a great wonder.
Old World will be available in early access on the Epic Games Store.